Hi, this is Carrie with Carrie's Classroom Creations, and today I have Senor Hernandez with me.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I'm super excited to have him, and he's going to draw with us today. We are not in our sketchbooks, we're on regular pieces of paper, so we could draw side by side, and we're going to do the sketchbook prompt game. We've been doing the same ones for the last few days. I gave them to you the last two videos, and we're just going to continue with those same ones. And so today we're going to brainstorm for a second. Senor Hernandez, what things could we do with the prompt word game?
Okay, so first and foremost, y'all know y'all's boy, Senor Hernandez, cannot draw. We've seen my sketches on the whiteboard. We've played that game. So we're going to see exactly what I can come up with, or we can come up with. Now, as far as games, I mean, I don't know. The first thing I thought was video games. We can do like an Xbox controller, because obviously Xbox is superior to PlayStation. Sorry, all my PlayStation people. Okay, what do you think?
I thought of board games. Like I like, Monopoly. So we could do like the Monopoly guy from Monopoly, or like a Chutes and Ladders character, or like a Clue character.
Yeah. We can also do like. We can do sports. I mean, that could be a game as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sports.
But you already did a ball though, right?
We did do some balls.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more sports than just sports with balls,
Yeah.
But since we do like video games and we are old school, so
let's do classic.
We're gonna do classic.
Yeah, and Pac-Man would be too easy, so let's just do Mario.
Let's do Mario.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, so we are gonna do Mario from Nintendo. And we're going to get started. So, Senor Hernandez, let's get our pencil.
All right.
And we're going to start off with a circle in the middle of our paper. That circle is going to just show me where I want my face to go. I'm going to draw a cross. So, I'm going to draw a light line from the top to the bottom. That shows the half of our face, and then one from the other side. And that's going to basically divide our face into fourths for the most part. But you did a good job, because we do want that line to be not straight in the middle. It is a little bit up. So our face isn't exactly a quadrant. It's a little bit bigger on the bottom.
Sure.
So.
But, we do have some students that this particular part is huge. We've all seen those foreheads, girls. It's okay. We won't talk about it. Anyway, continue. Yeah.
So now that I have the basic shape of my face, I'm going to start off with the ears, because I have this line right here, and that line is going to be the top of my ears and the top of the nose. So Mario has a real big nose, so he actually goes a little bit over that line, but we're going to draw a circle in the center. Yep. And then we're going to draw our ears that kind of come...
Oh, they come down.
Down, okay. Yeah. So they start right there, and then they come down, and they kind of try to line them up as best you can.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, and then we'll have another circle on the inner part of the ear.
Okay, yeah.
My ears are not the same size, but you know what?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to the eyes. The eyes are going to start at the nose. They're going to curve up, and he's got real big eyes, so we're going to go, wait, that might be a little too high. Even our teachers make mistakes. So I'm going to curve them all the way to the line, a little bit past the line, and then stop.
Okay, from the nose down.
From the nose, yep. And then, yep. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side. And then we'll just come straight to the nose.
Okay, I see what you did there.
Now we're going to draw another one that is really close to that line, and it's going to curve and then stop at that line too.
So kind of following the original line, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of following the original line.
Both sides then?
Both sides. Perfect. And then we're going to do the pupil, and that's going to be more of a circle. And it's going to start at the nose and then touch the nose almost like a circle. Nice job.
Thank you. This is starting to look like Coach Willie.
And then we'll draw 2 little ones, and those are going to be the white highlights. Okay, so Mario has a mustache, so we're going to do that next. We're going to come straight from the nose. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a curved line, but we're going to jump over the nose. That's kind of a great way to start. So jump over the nose and go to the other side. Perfect.
Okay.
And then it's got 2 big...
It looks like he doesn't have any teeth. But
He's got 2 big kind of upside down U's, as I like to say, and then a couple little ones, and then like 2 big ones again, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Ooh, let me meet that over here.
Yeah. Okay. So then, continuing with the face, we're gonna just do a line for the mouth, and it kind of has a little bit of 2 lines at the edge.
Right here like
Nice.
this? Okay.
And then another one right there, that's kind of his chin.
Little chin. All right.
Yep. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do the hat, and then we're going to come back to the eyebrows.
Okay.
So we're starting at the ear. I'm going to draw a nice big curved line that goes all the way from one ear to the other ear.
Let's go this way. Okay, so this side?
Mm-hmm, that's good.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Cool. And then we're going to be erasing some of these lines, okay?
Sure.
So we're going to draw the top kind of curve of the hat is a little bit, right?
Oh, like the bill, yeah.
Like the bill, and then it's going to come out on both sides, and then we'll erase some of these lines.
Oh, okay, so it's like from here.
Yep.
It has a bit of a, it's high up there,
it's high up there, right close towards the
yeah.
Top of the head. So we're not at the top of our head because our hat sits there,
yeah.
right? So we're a little bit lower, towards our forehead.
Was this too high?
Nope, that's good.
No, it's good. All right.
Yeah. And then now we can do our eyebrows. So we're going to draw 2 curved lines.
Oh,
And then...
Yeah, these are those short lines.
Yeah, so like... and then a bottom line that's, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. He has some sideburns, so we are going to come with the hair up to the bill. So...
Okay. So
that.
this.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay. Where did I do it from?
Okay. And then he has the circle that kind of starts at the top of the bill, but it's not a full circle because the bill kind of covers the circle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, you're right.
And then we're going to draw our M. So I'm going to teach Mr. Hernandez how to do a block letter M right now. We're going to just do a regular M.
All right. Okay, start here. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm going to come with a straight line on both sides, and then I'm just going to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a Mario face.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put our pencils down. So now we're going to stop with our pencil, and we're going to start with our drawing pen. And we want to be careful with our drawing pens that we are tracing the correct lines, because we're going to erase all those lines that we don't need. So you can start wherever you want. You just want to make sure that we don't trace the cross that helped us line up our face, and we don't want to trace that line that's the top of our head. Okay. Or where, oh, you know what I just realized? Yeah, we do want to trace that line. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, so we're both going to start where we feel comfortable. Yeah. And we are tracing all of our lines.
So, Ms. Gomez, what have you been doing these past couple of weeks that we've been kind of quarantined and staying at our homes?
I've been watching a lot of Netflix.
Yeah? Have you watched that Tiger King show?
Yes!
Dude, my wife just turned me on to that show, and that guy is a character.
Yes, yeah. And he cracks me up.
Yeah.
We watched that kind of probably before a lot of other people started putting it on social media that they were watching it, and we had already finished it. And I had to. A friend of mine is a zoologist, actually. I know she works at a nature center in Wichita Falls.
Okay.
And I had to text her and ask, and it was like the end of the first episode. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you watching this? And she was like, no, but he's a really not good guy. And I was like, I guess we better finish this show.
Of course, yeah. So for those that don't know, there's a show on Netflix called Tiger King, and it's a fascinating documentary about some dude. He has like 200-300 lions and tigers. He's got like a zoo or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like this, like, he's a character. You just watch it just for him. He's kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I recommend you watching it. It's really good. Watch it with your parents. I think they'll like it.
And it goes over so many years. I mean, it starts like in the 80s.
Yeah.
They have so much footage of him.
Well, because he puts it out himself, man.
Yeah.
How's your mark? Oh, you're fast, Gary. Look at me.
Alright, I'm done.
Yeah.
Slow poke over here.
Yeah. I'm not confident in my little tracing abilities, but I'll get it.
Looking good.
Alright, let's see. Boom. And so your students can probably draw along with us, I guess, at home then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they might be. Sometimes they, ignore me and they like to draw their own things, which is fine.
Okay.
That's part of creativity, right?
Sure.
Artists.
Yeah.
This line needs to touch his face. Oh, my Mario was a little bit cross-eyed. But that's gonna be okay.
He's got that Rona. He's got that Rona.
Yeah, you should draw a big mask on him.
Oh, that'd be
that
funny.
Way.
Rona Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, I'm coming. I'm getting used to this. Alright, we do the sideburn.
Mm-hmm.
And I go all the way up to the bill then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the one I was concerned about. Alright.
Yeah, I know. I don't think my bill looks exactly right, but we might be able to fix it when we start coloring.
Alright, hold up. So I'm going from here this way?
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn this. And then over.
Yep.
Alright, last one, guys. Look at this.
Yeah. I'm going to start erasing.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you can erase all your pencil lines.
There we go.
Nice.
Right. And so we go over even the stuff that's underneath the ink then, right? Or just whatever I see pencil, yeah?
Yes,
okay.
yeah. Even I erased everything. I think it makes for better craftsmanship. So whenever we see pencil marks, it looks messy. So we want to make sure that we don't see any. Okay. So we are going to start with the face. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to use like a light peach color.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use, this one's just a little bit darker. And then, or I'll I'll do it and then give it to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to color the entire face with this light peach, and we don't want to push too hard because we're going to come in with other colors to darken it up and to show some value. Now, lucky for us today, Mario is a cartoon character,
Sure.
so he doesn't actually have that much value.
Yeah.
But we can give him a little bit. He can look cool. He can look a little realistic.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna color. I'm coloring really messy so that I can get this color pencil over to Senor Hernandez.
That's fine. Yeah. But that's how she normally colors, guys. Don't let her fool you. Yeah.
And we want to do the ears.
Oh, I'm just now seeing your Mario's eyeballs. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
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 And mine looks like it's rolling his eyes at somebody. Look at it. Yeah. Whatever, Princess Peach.
Students.
Yeah.
Okay, so I colored all of his face and then his nose.
Alright, cool.
And this is peach, and I'm gonna see how much that affects. It just tans him up a little bit.
Little Jersey Shore tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Guido tan.
He's a Guido. So at least I can fix my coloring.
Yeah. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Alright, so once
Nose.
over with that. Oh, yeah, you're right. The nose. Yeah, and I have to be like right up on it, guys. I'm sorry. And it's not that, I'm not blind. Like I don't use glasses. But when I get into that coloring mode, I'm like freaking right here. Alright, which am I using now?
Well, let's do. You can use this one if you want, and then I will tell everybody to color the hair. So you can use whatever color you want to color his hair. He's just got brown hair, so there's a couple different browns in there. So
Yeah.
we'll use the brown to color his sideburns, hair, and then his mustache. Actually, his mustache is pretty dark, but we'll start off with brown.
Yeah.
Because I always tell them, you've got to start off with the lighter color, and then you can always go darker.
Yeah.
But
You can't go lighter.
we can't go lighter, so. And there is a pencil sharpener right here on your eraser in case you need it.
Yes, ma'am. So what do you remember being the first like cool thing that you drew? Like I'm talking about when you were, whether it's.
You know, the thing is I did not take art in junior high and high school. So I know that may seem crazy, an art teacher that wasn't in art this whole time, but I was not. You can use that one if you want. I actually did not start art until I was in college. And I wanted to be an interior designer. So a lot of that is on the computer. But we did have to take some basic drawing classes and basic two-dimensional design and things like that. And so in my first drawing class, we did a charcoal project, and I did forks actually that were like laying on top of each other. We had to create the image ourselves and take a picture and then draw it. And so I had these forks in my dorm room, and I took a picture really quick, and it came out really good, and I still have it to this day. It's at my parents' house.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna start going in with this darker colored brown. And you can leave a little bit of the lighter brown in some areas if you want.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to show, when we show value, we show that the darker side of the mustache is going to be, or the bottom side of the mustache is going to be darker. And then right here under the nose is going to be darker.
Okay. And what do you mean by showing value? I've heard you use that term twice already.
So value is the lightness or darkness of a color. And so when we have a lot of value in our drawings and paintings, it's showing those shadows and highlights and colors going from light to dark, like they do in real life.
Okay.
So it's just a
I know where you got your brown yet. I know they have their place. And now we're just going a little darker then.
Yeah, so you can use the darker brown right there if you want. So you'll see at the edges of the mustache.
On the bottom edges though, right? Yeah, okay.
And then at the corners, and then right there under the nose is going to be the darkest. And we'll go in and we'll add black last. I always save black for last because it's kind of the best part when you see the black and the white. It's the very last two things.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh my gosh, my drawing is amazing.
Sure.
It's always the last one though. So that was the first thing I ever drew, was those forks.
Those forks, huh?
That was really cool, and I was proud of.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think that you're either good or bad at art, that there's kind of no in between. Either you're like born with it, and there's a lot of people who are born with that amazing creativity or the ability to just have something in their head and then put it on the paper. But a lot of people don't actually have that ability, but it doesn't mean that they're not good at art.
Sure.
You can learn. Just like you can learn Spanish.
That is right. That is right.
Hey, looking good. Look at that mustache.
Trying to blend this in.
You always gotta blend. You don't want it to start and stop.
Yeah.
That's what's great about Prismacolors, though, is they blend really easily.
Yeah. Why is that compared to other?
Because they are made in Colombia. I don't know. No, I mean, I think it's just the quality of the wax and everything. There's just the quality of the company that makes them. I don't pretend to know a ton about each art supply and how much of water versus whatever should be in there, but Prismacolor is a really great brand of colored pencils. And I mean, they are expensive, you know, if you're comparing it to something, but you know, another brand. But they're not that bad. I mean, I think that they're okay.
I've seen them, and you know what? Like on Hobby Lobby, I know if you download the app, a lot of times they'll give you like 50% off something. So like a $50 set of Prismas can be like $25.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know my wife loves to color. Like when she's kind of stressed out, she likes to color. And I know, I think a couple years ago, I got her this big set, and I was like, "Dang, these things are expensive." And then I busted out that Hobby Lobby app and saved quite a bit. All right. So now what?
Looking good.
Thank you.
Let's do your ears really quick in that peach. Or in that light peach.
This one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, did I skip my ears? Oh, okay.
And then, let's see. Let's do this one. Yeah. Perfect. And we are going to, right here along that ear, I'm going to color a little darker with this one, and I'll hand it over to you, just to show that kids have told me before that I color fast.
Yeah. Yeah. You know who I just found out is a great artist? I don't know if she's one of your students. This girl named Luisa.
Luisa, oh, she is one of my students. She's
awesome.
the best.
Yeah, she's
Luisa
awesome.
is the best.
Yeah, I miss you, Luisa. I know. I mean, she's you know, I saw that she's like bases a lot of her art on anime and you know, so I'm actually looking to get a tattoo of my son on my leg, that style. So I gave her a picture before spring break. Something I forgot, Lisa. And I told her if it was good enough, I will take that sucker to an artist and get a tattoo on my leg like this year. So we'll see if she remembers and got it done. So I feel she will because she's super sweet. So.
She is. She's the best.
Yeah.
She's probably one of my best artists.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the eye. And we can both do 2 different blues. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can use
it's
turquoise.
good,
Yeah, that'd be good. So we're going to color this big area is going to be blue.
Okay. Super light, right?
Unless,
right.
yeah, wait, unless. So we're going to color really lightly on this part blue. And then you can color the circle blue as well, but leave that little circle white.
Because we're going to go over darker than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that part will be darker. And just make sure you leave that little tiny circle.
Yeah.
There, white. I'm going to use this darker blue right here in the center. And it's kind of like a purpley blue, so I may want to go over with black. That's purpley too.
Shoot, we're on school. I colored everything. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna erase this.
Okay, yeah, this dark blue is gonna be perfect.
What color is this other section? The outside of it.
It's white.
Oh. Okay, so apparently Mario was in drag like maybe a day ago. He didn't take off that mascara too well. It's alright though. Hey, it's 2020, okay? We don't judge these choices, all right?
That's
Let Mario be what he wants to be, all right? If he wants to try on some eyeshadow, okay, you know what? Let me just keep going.
Okay,
right,
color the center part dark blue,
yeah.
and leave that little white circle.
Yeah. Oh, this is a super dark blue.
Yeah, I like it.
Indigo, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's a good shade.
Looking good.
Did you play a lot of Mario when you were a kid?
I did.
Yeah.
We played a lot of Mario, Mario Kart, and we played a lot of Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, okay.
Yeah, Donkey Kong was our jam in my house.
I always liked the third Mario, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you can like get the raccoon suit and fly or whatever. I always thought that one was awesome.
I don't think I ever got to play that one.
Yeah, some of us were nerds, Carrie.
Yeah,
And,
some of us only had the first Nintendo, and then, or actually I think it was the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, you must have played it.
That was it.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so now we get to go with red, and we do have like 2 different reds, so I think we should be able to color at the same time.
Cool.
There's that one, and I'll use this one. So you have cardinal or cadmium, and then I have crimson. So
just all the hat, huh?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go the whole hat. And
even the bill, right? Because I mean
the bill too, yeah.
Right. Now, do you want to try to have all your lines going in the same direction, right?
Yeah. Now with Prismacolors, they blend really well. So when you go over it that first time, if they're not, as long as you're not pushing too hard,
Sure.
you can always blend the whole thing a little better later.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember if the circle is white and the letter is red, or is the letter white?
I think the circle is white, but I don't know if the letter is red.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
we'll
the
just
letter might be
leave
blue, but yeah, we'll have to check it out in
yeah.
a bit.
We'll leave the circle white.
Yeah, Mario didn't have this fancy hat when we were growing up, kids.
Yeah.
It was just a little pixelated red hat.
Yeah.
Okay, there was no letters. He was a plumber. He had no time for vanity. All right, guys, he was trying to save the princess.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I still kind of like that movie. I know it was like strange.
It was so bad.
It was so bad, but it was also Mario and Luigi, man.
With the 7-foot-tall Goombas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I liked Princess Peach that much. She was kind of annoying. And Luigi stole the show because it was long.
Yeah, John that guy's hilarious. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. You beat me.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's do this. I was gonna say let's switch reds. I'll give you this one, and I want you to go in and actually I'll do this. I'll do this one.
There you go.
Okay. And yeah, this is perfect. So this is magenta, but it'll be pink. Okay. So we're gonna go in the hat on the bill, and it is gonna be darker right along here. So we want to color really hard right along the edge of his face.
Okay.
And I mean, I can use magenta, guys, to add some value because magenta is part red and part purple. So that purple is going to give me a little bit more value. But you know what I'm going to do instead? Because I'm letting him use that darker red. I'm going to use green because when we mix green and red, we get brown. So by adding a little bit of green right here, I am going to get that value. I'm going to get that brown color. You learn something new every day, don't you?
I do sometimes.
Okay. So one thing that we forgot the chin. So I'm going to come back with this tan and do a little bit under the lip. That shadow and under the chin. So now we have a little bit better of a face. You see how that made a difference?
Yeah, it does.
Nice job.
All right.
And let's actually, we did forget also around the nose. So we want to kind of show a little bit of a shadow that his nose is coming out of his face. And then right here along the edge as well.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And then I'm actually, I'm such a perfectionist, Senor Hernandez. I can't help it. So I'm going to use this darker peach that I was using earlier. And
to get the nose as well?
Yeah, I really want his nose to look like it's, really rounded. So we're only wanting that light peach color right in the center.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to kind of color towards the center with this peach.
Okay, so only the center because I guess the color source is coming from...
He's looking at us straight on. So, we've got that bright light right on the tip of his nose.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so now we can add a little bit of a darker at the top of his hat where the bill and the hat kind of meet so that it shows that the bill pops out of the hat. And then that'll probably be it. That's kind of, we just want to clean up our lines on our hat. His hat is a pretty solid red all the way around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm okay with it. And then I think what we will do is color the M will be black. So,
Okay.
we want a little bit of a highlight on that bill. And so we're going to create that by just coloring darker around it.
Okay, I see that.
Does it make sense a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to give you that,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use my drawing pen to color the M.
There's that bark.
Yep, that's Whiskey. She loves to bark at people and everything that he hears.
All right. Oh,
Awesome
you went
job.
marker with the M, huh?
I did.
See? All right.
Let's see, what size is that pen?
I don't know. It's
A 3. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah, as long as it would just take you a really long time if you decided to use the 1.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Mr. Hernandez, did you enjoy drawing Mario with me today?
Yeah, I mean, my kids have seen me do this where it's the end of class and I have the dry erase marker and I'm like, all right, what do you want me to draw? Because they know that I cannot draw. So to be able to be talked through step by step, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Something interesting too with Mario. I mean, I grew up on Mario and all these games, so this is a lot of fun. Yeah. I would like to see if your kids come up with something that would maybe that'd be
in
fun.
the comments, guys, make sure you can post what you came up with, or you can even post your picture. Definitely on Canvas. Make sure you're posting your pictures on Canvas in the sketchbook discussion, and I'm sure Senor Hernandez would love to see what you guys came up with.
Yeah, and you know what? Look at this. This camera's dead, right?
Yeah, that camera's
Okay.
died.
Camera
So
just
we'll
died.
hold them up.
I'm holding it up. All right. I'm gonna sign this one, and whoever wants it will email me. Whoever emails to me first, Saul Saul.Hernandez@lcisd.org. All right, and then I will find your info somewhere and I'll mail it to you. I'm gonna sign it right now. Okay.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Hernandez, for drawing with us today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.